Now next number today we will start next category, that is fibrate. These drugs also very helpful for reducing your cholesterol level. In last lecture we already started the IP hyperlipidemic drug. As we already discussed that these drugs normally lowering the lipid or lipoprotein level. Why we need this type of drug? Because if this quantity or concentration of lipid is increased in your body, which lead to formation of atherosclerosis, which is very fatal for human being. Okay, so that's why we are using this type of in the category, or in that we already discussed HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor. Now next category is lipoprotein lipase activator. Okay, or we can call it as a fibrate. There are different fibrate is there. Normally what they will do, they normally lowering your triglyceride level. This drug lower triglyceride level, as well as this drug is also helpful for increasing of your HDL level. It is not only decreasing your cholesterol, but triglyceride is also responsible for increasing of HDL. Or if good cholesterol is increased in your body, so what will happen? This good cholesterol will not allowing to sticking the bad cholesterol on your wall of vessel. So that's why this drug is very effective in the management of hyperlipidemia. Next one, please. So normally, if you see the mechanism of this drug, in the case we will discuss. This drug mainly activating or stimulating this receptor, oxide proliferator activator receptor. Oxide actually it is act on the membrane of this surface of this receptor. So if this receptor is activated, अगर ये receptor activate होता है, so what will happen? Synthesis of lipoprotein lipase. Synthesis of lipoprotein lipase. As we already aware that what is the function of this lipoprotein lipase? If concentration of lipoprotein lipase is increased in your body, so what will happen? This lipoprotein lipase act on your VLDL. So it will be responsible for breakdown of VLDL. So in this way cholesterol level is decreases or breakdown of VLDL, as well as it will also act on your cholinergic. And this lipoprotein lipase normally breakdown of two things, that is VLDL or cholinergic. So simply how it will act or how it will show their action, simply it will activate peroxide proliferated activator receptor. Okay, after activating of this receptor, your lipid metabolism is regulated, lipid metabolism is there. So simply it will act on this receptor. After acting or after stimulating of the receptor, what will happen? Opening of DNA sequence is there, and due to opening of DNA sequence, transcription factor is activated, mRNA is synthesized, and new protein is synthesized. That new protein is responsible for the formation of your lipoprotein lipase, and this lipoprotein lipase will break down. Main important thing is that it will be breakdown of your VLDL or cholinergic. If breakdown of these two things is there, so what will happen? In this way your cholesterol level is decreasing. So this drug is mainly responsible for reduction of cholesterol. Nearby it will be responsible for lowering 20 to 50%. It will lowering 20 to 50% of triglyceride level. Okay, as well as it will responsible for reduction of LDL cholesterol near about 10 to 15%. LDL cholesterol 10 to 15%, and it will increasing 15 to 20% HDL cholesterol. Okay. Normally, how this drug will act? This drug normally reducing 10 to 15% triglyceride level. It will increasing 10 to 15% cholesterol level. LDL cholesterol. LDL cholesterol, and it will increasing 15 to 20% HDL cholesterol. These things will be decreasing. So these are reducing 10 to 15% triglyceride, 10 to 15% LDL cholesterol, and 15 to 20% will be increasing HDL. It is not decreasing, it is increasing. And if concentration of HDL is increasing, so what will happen? You already aware. अगर HDL का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन आपकी बॉडी में बढ़ेगा तो HDL का फंक्शन क्या आपको पता है. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट वन प्लीज. So in this way, this drug is normally increasing the lipoprotein lipase. That's why it will be responsible for decreasing concentration of your lipid level. So in that drug, it also decreasing apolipoprotein C second concentration. Fenofibrate is more effective than the gemifibrozil, which will lower your triglyceride level. Okay, fibrate normally increasing your HDL cholesterol. Next one please. Pharmacokinetic, actually these drugs, gemifibrozil and fenofibrate are completely absorbed orally through your oral route. Absorption is, this drug is orally active, so it is when fibrozil or fenofibrate is completely absorbed from orally, and fenofibrate is only one drug, it will require conversion. It is a prodrug. Whenever you are taking fenofibrate, it will convert it into phenofibric acid and then it will show their action. Rest of the thing do not require any conversion. Only fenofibrate require conversion. After that, what will happen? Biotransformation. Actually, whatever the metabolism takes place in your by the process of gluconide conjugation. Gluconide conjugation से drug metabolize होता है. After the metabolism, final drug is excreted through urine. In this way, we can explain the pharmacokinetic parameter of fibrates. So gemifibrozil or fenofibrate completely absorb. Only one drug is fenofibrate, require conversion. It is a prodrug, and more these drugs actually the metabolism takes place in your liver by the gluconide conjugation and finally excreted through the urine. So in this way we can explain the pharmacokinetic parameters of fenofibrate. Next one. So next one related with fibrates. Fibrate is a derivative. Maybe side effects. Side effects are very rare. Skin rashes is there. If you are continuously using this drug, so skin rashes is there. Maybe it is due to that by the hypersensitive reaction. Skin rashes maybe by the hypersensitive body is there. Eosinophilia is there. If you are using this drug, eosinophilia is there. Impotence is there. Blood lesion is there. Headache or migraine. These are some side effects related to this fibrates or fibrate is derivative. Now contraindication of this drug, practically this drug is contraindicated in renal insufficiency or renal impairment. We have to take some precaution if we are giving those patients which is having the hepatic or renal insufficiency or impairment. अगर किसी को hepatic problem है, liver problem है, तो उन पेशेंट को हम लोग केयरफुली देना होगा, कुछ प्रिकॉशन हमको लेने होंगे. ओके, और दिस ड्रग इज आल्सो कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेटेड इन प्रेग्नेंट वुमन और लैक्टेंट वुमन. ओके, which is used in the lowering of lipid, that is bile acids, resin or bile acid sequestration. Okay, so actually bile acid sequestration, if you see the some common properties, bile acid sequestration जो भी drug है, इसके हम लोग अगर common properties देखते हैं तो normally these are, to see the properties of these drugs, इसके अगर की property देखते हैं तो these are cationic in nature, cationic polymers होते हैं. Cationic polymers means these drugs having positive charge. ये जितने भी ड्रग होते हैं cationic in nature होते हैं, मतलब cation is what these drugs having positive charge and polymer in nature. We already resin polymer is there, and we already know the properties of resins. Resins की properties हम लोगों को पता है कि resin normally these are not soluble in water. Resin water में soluble नहीं होते हैं. Resin is not affected by your GIT enzyme. Whatever the resin is there, ये resin जो होते हैं polymer resin are not affected by your GIT enzyme. This whenever you are taking your enzyme, so any enzyme does not alter the activity of this resin, and these are not reabsorbed. Normally जो resins होते हैं polymer resin are not reabsorbed. Okay, normally जो drug है, drug is cationic in nature, मतलब is what through the cationic in nature, this nature, ये nature होने की वजह से ये इसकी mechanism of action show करता है, ये bile acid की level को reduce करता है. How will you reduce the bile acid? We will discuss it, but before going to start this mechanism of action, So we discuss its properties. ये ड्रग की प्रॉपर्टी कैसे होती है? नॉर्मली जो बाइल एसिड सीक्वेस्ट्रेंट होते हैं नॉर्मली आर कटायनिक पॉलीमर रेजिन, कटायनिक पॉलीमर रेजिन होते हैं। सो कटायनिक पॉलीमर से क्या होता है, इसके पास पॉजिटिव चार्ज होता है, ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज नेगेटिव चार्ज से जैसा के बाइंड होते हैं, कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्मेशन करते हैं। ये जो रेजिन होते हैं पॉलीमर रेजिन जो भी होते हैं, इट इज नॉट सॉल्युबल इन वाटर, ये वाटर में सॉल्युबल नहीं होते। एज वेल एज इट इज नॉट अफेक्टेड बाय योर जीआईटी एंजाइम, ये आपके जीआईटी एंजाइम से भी अफेक्ट नहीं होते हैं। जब आपके जीआईटी ट्रैक्ट में आते हैं तो कोई भी एंजाइम इसको चेंज नहीं करता है, कन्वर्ट नहीं कर पाता है, डिग्रेड नहीं कर पाता है, कोई भी एक्टिविटी नहीं कर पाता है उसको। और एज वेल एज ये जो भी आपके जीआईटी ट्रैक्ट में रीअब्सॉर्ब होते हैं। सी नॉर्मली व्हाट विल हैपन, रेजिन ये कैसे, ये जो ड्रग है बाइल एसिड सीक्वेस्ट्रेंट और ये जो भी ड्रग है ये आपके बाइल एसिड का रीअब्सॉर्प्शन को इनहिबिट करती है। इफ बाइल एसिड इज नॉट रीअब्सॉर्ब्ड, सो व्हाट विल हैपन, विल डिस्कस। नॉर्मली विल डिस्कस द जनरल फेनोमेना के नॉर्मली बाइल एसिड कैसे रीअब्सॉर्ब होता है आपके बॉडी में, हम लोग वो डिस्कस करेंगे। इन योर लीवर में क्या होता है कि कोलेस्ट्रॉल से कन्वर्ट कर बाइल एसिड का सिंथेस होता है, बाइल सॉल्ट का सिंथेस होता है। और इफ दिस बाइल सॉल्ट इज कमिंग इन योर इंटेस्टिनल ट्रैक्ट और इन योर जीआईटी ट्रैक्ट, ये आपके जीआईटी ट्रैक्ट में आने के बाद आपका इसमें बाइल एसिड वो कोलेस्ट्रॉल इज रीअब्सॉर्ब, फर्दर डिग्रेडेशन इज देयर, फर्दर प्रोसेस इज देयर, फर्दर प्रोसेस के लिए रिस्पांसिबल होता है। बट नॉर्मली वी आर यूजिंग बाइल एसिड सीक्वेस्ट्रेंट, ओके, बाइल एसिड resin. So these drug, what it will be used simply, if these drug will responsible normally what will happen, suppose we are taking bile acid sequestrant, so these are the cation, we already read clear that in your GI tract, as we taking in your GI tract, so these are the cationic in nature, okay, we are taking bile acid or normally what will happen, bile salt is there, bile salt is having the negative charge. So what will happen, this negative positive interact with each other, ये दोनों से इंटरेक्शन होता है एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्मेशन इज देयर। समझ में आ रहा है? मैकेनिज्म इज वेरी सिंपल। ये क्या करता है, बाइल एसिड की लेवल को रिड्यूस करता है, बाइल सॉल्ट को लेवल को रिड्यूस करता है। कैसे? नॉर्मली जब बाइल सॉल्ट आपके जीआईटी ट्रैक्ट में आता है तो व्हाट विल हैपन व्हेन वंस यू टेकिंग द ड्रग, जैसे आपने ड्रग को लिया तो आपका जो बाइल एसिड सीक्वेस्ट्रेंट है, बाइल एसिड रेजिन है, जो आपका ड्रग है वो आपके बाइल एसिड के साथ कंबाइन होता है। और बाइल जो भी है, कोलेस्ट्रामाइन, कोलेस्ट्रोमाइन, ये जो ड्रग है ये आपके जीआईटी पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, वो बाइल सॉल्ट के साथ रिएक्ट करेंगे। और बाइल सॉल्ट क्या है, बाइल एसिड क्या है, नेगेटिव चार्ज। तो नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव का इंटरेक्शन क्या होता है, आपको एज पॉजिटिव है, जब भी नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव एक दूसरे से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं तो उससे क्या होता है, कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्मेशन होता है। और दिस कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्मेशन इज नॉट रीअब्सॉर्ब इन योर जनरल सर्कुलेशन। कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्मेशन नॉर्मली एक्सक्रीटेड थ्रू योर जीआईटी, आपका कॉम्प्लेक्स रीअब्सॉर्ब नहीं होता। सो व्हाट विल हैपन इफ दिस कॉम्प्लेक्स इज नॉट रीअब्सॉर्ब, अगर ये कॉम्प्लेक्स रीअब्सॉर्ब नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा, बाइल एसिड का लेवल रिड्यूस होगा। कहां पर रिड्यूस होगा, आपके लीवर में। अब बाइल एसिड का कंसंट्रेशन रिड्यूस हुआ, सो व्हाट विल हैपन, योर लीवर इज ट्राइंग टू इंक्रीज, योर लीवर स्टार्ट्स इंक्रीज ऑफ कोलेस्ट्रॉल। समझ में आ रहा है कि ये ड्रग नॉर्मली क्या करता है, दिस ड्रग नॉर्मली इनहिबिटिंग और रिड्यूसिंग द बाइल एसिड। हाउ बाइल एसिड इज रिड्यूसिंग, so by we are using bile acid sequestrant, bile acid कोलेस्ट्रामाइन है, कोलेस्ट्रिकॉल है। ये जो ड्रग है ये बाइल सॉल्ट को रिड्यूस करते हैं, बाइल एसिड का लेवल रिड्यूस करते हैं। कैसे रिड्यूस करते हैं, व्हेन वी टेकिंग दिस ड्रग कैरिंग द पॉजिटिव चार्ज। ये ड्रग में क्या होता है, पॉजिटिव चार्ज होता है और बाइल एसिड पे होता है नेगेटिव चार्ज। नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव का इंटरेक्शन जब भी होता है तो कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्मेशन होता है और बाइल एसिड इज नॉट रीअब्सॉर्ब। ये जो बाइल एसिड होता है फिर से लीवर में रीअब्सॉर्ब नहीं होता है। इफ लेवल ऑफ बाइल एसिड इज रिड्यूसेड, अगर बाइल एसिड का लेवल रिड्यूस हो रहा है सो योर लीवर इज स्टार्टिंग अगेन बाइल सॉल्ट, तो आपका लीवर फिर बाइल सॉल्ट स्टार्ट करेगा। लीवर कैसे स्टार्ट करता है, बाइल सॉल्ट विद द हेल्प ऑफ कोलेस्ट्रॉल, कोलेस्ट्रॉल का यूटिलाइजेशन करेगा और फिर बाइल सॉल्ट का वो सिंथेसिस स्टार्ट करेगा। अगर वो कोलेस्ट्रॉल का यूज कर रहा है तो आपका योर कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल इज डिक्रीजेस। Got it? If cholesterol level is decreases, so what will happen? अल्टीमेटली आवर गोल इज फुलफिल, जो हमारा गोल है कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल का वो फुलफिल हो जाता है, और इन दिस वे योर कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल इज डिक्रीज। ओके, नाउ इफ कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल इज डिक्रीज, सो व्हाट विल हैपन? अगर कोलेस्ट्रॉल का लेवल डिक्रीज होगा तो क्या होगा? योर if concentration of cholesterol is decreases, so what will happen? Again same thing is there which is takes place in your HbA reductase inhibitor, means if cholesterol level is decreases, if cholesterol level is decreases, so what will happen? It will stimulate particular DNA. If DNA is stimulated, so mRNA is synthesized, or through the that mRNA a LDL receptor is synthesized, and this LDL receptor increasing the uptake of LDL from your blood. So LDL का uptake increase होगा, और LDL in this way again level of cholesterol is reduced. In this way this drug will work. Got it? Very simple mechanism is there. Next one please. Next one, pharmacokinetic properties of this drug. Bile acid sequestration normally are insoluble in water. They water में insoluble होता है, so due to insolubility it is not, or due to the other quality, and having the large molecular weight. We already have the basic thing. If molecular weight of any drug is more, so drug is not easily absorbed. So it is not insoluble in water, as well as the molecular side is very high. That's why it is not reabsorbed through your GI tract. It is only present in your GI tract, and through the GI tract it is excreted. After the oral administration, it is neither absorbed or not altered by any metabolic activity. It is not changed as it is excreted through the feces. Got it? Normally what will happen, we already discussed the property हम लोगों ने already discuss किया है कि these the bile acid sequestrant are the resin, polymer resin होने की वजह से क्या होता है? It is not soluble in your water में soluble नहीं होते, as well as it is large molecule, having the large molecule. Due to this nature it is not reabsorbed नहीं होते, as well as it is not affected by any GIT enzyme. That's why it is not metabolized. It is present same as it is present होते हैं, but it is excreted through your from your GI tract through the feces. In this way we can explain the pharmacokinetic parameters. Now next one. Now side effects of this drug, GI disturbance is there, such as constipation, nausea or flatulence. Flatulence means what? Gas formation is there. This only Clozapine has this fever side effect as compared to other drug. These drug also impede the reabsorption of fat soluble vitamin. अगर आप ये ड्रग लेते हो, so what it will do? Simply it will affect on the reabsorption of some fat soluble vitamin, such as A, vitamin A, D, E or K. This fat soluble vitamin is not reabsorbed if you are taking this bile acid sequestrant. This drug is also interfere with absorption some other drug. For example, digoxin is there, warfarin or thyroid. ये ड्रग और ड्रग का रिअब्जॉर्प्शन को इनहिबिट करते हैं. For example, digoxin, warfarin or thyroid. So that's why one precaution we have to take this drug 1 to 2 hours before or after taking of this drug. Means इसके जब भी आप ये ड्रग का यूटिलाइज करोगे तो आपको एक प्रिकॉशन लेना है, आपको 1 to 2 आवर बिफोर लेना है ये ड्रग, या फिर आपको 4 to 6 आवर बिफोर लेना है. जो भी हार्ट रेट कैटेगरी में ड्रग को इस्तेमाल करना है या आपको जब भी यूज करना है. कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेटेड, दिस ड्रग इज कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेटेड इन हाइपरग्लाइसेमिया. Now next category which is used in lowering of lipid level, that is niacin or nicotinic acid. Niacin is already already niacin is a water soluble vitamin. This water soluble vitamin is also helpful for reducing your lipid level. How this drug is helpful? Normally this drug is there reducing your cholesterol, triglycerides level near about 20 to 35%. Near about 1 to 5. If you are taking 1.5 to 3 gram per day. Niacin you can be used in combination with statin, and this drug is inhibit the lipolysis. Normally how this drug is responsible for lipolysis is how this drug is break down the lipid level. This is the normal drug. Upper figure shows the adipose tissue, in this case is the liver. Normally what will happen in your adipose tissue. Adipose tissue में क्या होता है, triglyceride is there, and this triglyceride is converted into fatty acid. And this fatty acid come out from the fatty acid and enter in your liver, and from the fatty acid again triglyceride is synthesized, and from this triglyceride VLDL, and this VLDL converted in your general circulation. In this way VLDL level is increases in your body. But if you are taking the niacin, what it gives normal process में क्या होता है, this is your fatty acid, sorry, this is your adipose tissue. Adipose tissue में क्या होता है, triglyceride is there, triglyceride is converted into fatty acid. That fatty acid is come out from in your adipose tissue and is inside your liver, and in your liver this fatty acid is converted into triglyceride again, and this triglyceride is converted into VLDL, and VLDL is come out from your liver. So if you are taking niacin is water soluble vitamin in enter when we are taking this niacin is enter in your adipose tissue, where it will inhibit the conversion of triglyceride into fatty acid. It will stop this process. Niacin stop this process. It will inhibit the conversion of triglyceride into fatty acid. So what will happen? Fatty acid concentration increases. If fatty acid not synthesized, so it will not enter in your liver. If this fatty acid not enter in your liver, triglyceride level is again reduced. If triglyceride is affected, which will affect your VLDL level, in this way your cholesterol level is reducing. But simply this drug inhibiting triglyceride inhibit the conversion of triglyceride into fatty acid. If fatty acid level is affected, so your VLDL concentration is affected or VLDL level is decreased. So it will be responsible for lowering of your cholesterol in around 20 to 35%. Next one. So as we already have been aware, these are the water soluble vitamin. It is we can take orally. Oral absorption is complete absorption is there. It will convert in your body into nicotinamide. Niacin, after the metabolism in your liver, nicotinamide and its derivative is excreted to the urine. Next one please. Side effect of this drug, niacin is responsible for cutaneous flush is there or uncomfortable. This cutaneous flush next what? Uncomfortable feeling of warmness. Warm feeling is there, which is uncomfortable. Pruritus is there, which is skin related disorder. Next one. Abdominal pain is also there, nausea, vomiting is there. Next one. Next. Category, which is usually lowering the lipid level or cholesterol level, is cholesterol absorption inhibitor. Histamine is there. These drugs normally act on your GI tract and inhibit the absorption of dietary lipid, or which will be responsible for bile clearance of cholesterol in the small intestine. ये आपके स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन को वर्क करता है, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन से आपका कोलेस्ट्रॉल को रीअब्सॉर्ब होने देता है और जिससे कोलेस्ट्रॉल का लेवल डिक्रीज होता है. और दिस कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल इज डिक्रीजिंग इन योर स्पेशली इन योर लिवर. Actually, this drug is reduction of refined cholesterol stored and increase the clearance of cholesterol from the blood. Therefore, this drug approximately lower the cholesterol level near 17%. ये जो ड्रग होता है 17% कोलेस्ट्रॉल के लेवल को रिड्यूस करता है. Histamine actually orally active drug and it metabolizes in your liver by the gluconide conjugation. Gluconide conjugation से मेटाबोलाइज होता है, finally excreted through that is biliary excretion is there or renal excretion. These are also excreted through the biliary tract. Biliary excretion is also there or renal excretion is also there. This drug is also responsible for severe hepatic insufficiency, moderate to severe hepatic insufficiency. So it will this drug is responsible for damaging of your liver. Side effect of this drug is very uncommon. Next one.